students moving outside, can you please sit inside? Hello all, good evening. I'm Sasikala from TVJ IMA Palikarnai. We are here to present our topic, the birth of violin. So, the violin is the most popular instrument today. It is well suited for playing melodies. Not only melodies, its expressive tones are well suited to play various styles of music. So here, we start with origin and development of violin. You know, the development of the violin was very complex and gradual, and being evolved from various other string instruments such as rebab. It only has two strings. It is found in Western Europe in 11th century. Then comes rebec. It has only three strings. It has found to be in Spain in 11th and 13th centuries. Then comes lira. It will be like a pear shaped instrument. It has seven strings, and it is found to be in Europe. Then various other instruments are found to be the origin of the today's modern violin. And then let's say about the violin makers. Andrea Amati was the first person who made a violin. He was the first violin maker in the city of Italy called Cremona. You know, then the people who make violins are all called to be luthiers. The famous luthier Antonio Stradivari. He is known for the famous violin brand and Stradivarius violins. And it is very popular and expensive violin, being sold in billions and millions, etc. Let's see how violins got introduced in India and into Carnatic music. You know, Balusamy Dikshidhar, he was the one. He was a brother of Muthuswami Dikshidhar. He was a famous Carnatic trinity. Balusamy Dikshidhar learnt art of playing violin from a visiting European in those days. But he learnt in Western style. Later, he tried with Carnatic style music, that is our Indian music, and then implemented into our Carnatic music. And then another person following him, Tanjavur Vadivelu from Maharaja Swati Tirunal, he was also another person to contribute his part to infuse a violin in Carnatic music. So let's see, although the violin has its origin in Western, it is also played in Carnatic music. Then let's see what is the difference between Western and Carnatic music. So the entire position itself is different. In Western style, the violin is held in hand and placed between shoulder and chin, and it will be played. And the tuning is also entirely different. And also it has some techniques like vibrato, harmonics are used. But in Carnatic, the violin will be held in the sitting position and will be played. The tuning will be sapa sapa, and it's gamakams is a famous technique we'll be using in Carnatic music, where some finger movements and some oscillations will be there. So now our team members will show you the demo of playing Western music. Andrita, she'll be playing Western music in the Western style posture. Click. And our another student, Bhaskar, he'll be playing Carnatic style music. So let's see the parts of the violin. Our team members will explain you in each part of the violin.
Good evening to everybody. My name is KJ Pradista from TVG IMA Academy. I am going to talk about scroll. The scroll is one of the part in violin. The scroll of the violin is the very top of the instrument above the peg box. The scroll can be identified by its characteristic curl design. However, some older instruments have scrolls that were more elaborately carved with animals or figures. Thank you.
This is called the scroll of the violin. This is the peg. This is the neck part of the violin, and this is the fingerboard, and these are the strings.
Hello, my name is Kshitij and I am from TVG IMA Pallikarnai. Today I will be telling you about the pegs. The pegs are made out of ebony and are used to change the pitch of the violin strings. They will be tightened or loosened, and even a slight change in the pegs can result in a major change of pitch. Thank you.
So this is the F holes. Any person can see the F holes. It is also called as a sound holes, from where the sound will be coming from. So this is the F holes. You can see it is a more stylish form of F will be there, from where the sound will be produced. And next, the fingerboard. This is the black part of this is called fingerboard, where we keep our fingers to produce sound underneath the strings. Then our student will explain about bridge.
My name is Dakshika. I'm from TVG Pallikarnai. Today I'm going to tell about the bridge. The bridge is made of maple wood. There are different types of uses. The bridges.
So this is called the bridge. The white part of piece of wood is called a bridge.
These are the four strings of the violin. In Western music, the four strings of the violin are tuned to G, D, A and E. And in Carnatic music, they are tuned to Sa, Pa. The strings are now made out of synthetic, but many expensive violins have gold, silver or aluminium strings. The ancient violin strings were made out of cow's gut. The few of the famous violin string brands are Jargar and Picargo. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Manav. I am from TUG IMA from Pallikarnai. My topic is fine tuners. Fine tuners are located in the tail piece. Fine tuners tighten up and loosen up the strings of the violin. Minorly, they tune the violin strings perfectly. Thank you and have a nice project day. This part of the violin is known as screw. It is used for tightening or loosening the violin strings. It is made up of nylon fiber or synthetic or horse tail. This part of the bow is known as pad. This is used to grip the fingers while playing the violin. This part of the bow is known as stick. It holds every part of the bow. This part of the bow is known as frog. It holds the nylon or horse tail.
So different kinds of woods are preferred to make a violin, especially old growth trees from high altitudes, because they are denser, stronger and harder. Woods such as maple, ebony, rosewood and spruce are mainly preferred. The back, sides, and the bridge of the violin are made from maple. The front of the violin is made from spruce wood, and the fingerboard and tuning pegs are made from ebony. Ebony is the densest of all hardwoods, and it has a black color which helps to achieve the desirable look. So sound is produced on a violin by dragging a bow across the strings, which vibrates, and these vibrations get transmitted to the body of the violin through the bridge and the sound post. So the bridge and sound post are two very important parts of the violin. Therefore, their accurate position decides the quality of sound that is produced. So moving the sound post towards the fingerboard will increase loudness, and moving it towards the tail piece that is behind will add a hollow effect. The alignment of the sound post should be 3 millimeters behind the bridge inside the violin, and the bridge is located in the midpoint between two F holes. So now two of our team members will demonstrate to you how a violin sounds when the sound post is perfectly aligned and when the sound post is not perfectly aligned. So these two are different sounding because in that the sound post was perfectly aligned, and in the other violin it was not. So these are some of the famous violin brands that we have, and these are some of the famous Indian violinists who play both in classical and Hindustani style of playing. The three of them are known as the trinity of classical violin music. The violin from its ancient form has evolved a lot today, but still it continues to make many more advancements. Such as today we have the electric violin, which does not need to be in the same shape as the traditional violin, and it also is connected to amplifiers and it is played. So our team member will demonstrate to you, and this is the electric violin. Thank you. We also have other advancements such as the body of the violin being made from glass, metal, and gear tuning pegs, which will help in more precision. So we have come to the end of our presentation. We hope that you enjoyed and learned also from this presentation. We would like to thank TVJMA for giving us this opportunity.